Hello, Kelsey Matheson here. So guess what? I slipped. I cheated on my 30-day renewal on day 6 and 7. I fully admit it. And after I spent some time thinking about the reason that I slipped, I realized it was because I didn't get clear on my ultimate why. Here's the deal. I've been talking about knowing your why with my coaching clients long before Simon Sinek made it popular. And look, I love Simon Sinek, but we see the question, what's your why, in books and in podcasts and motivational talks and workshops. And look, knowing your why helps us establish meaning and a purpose behind what's driving us. Studies show that people who feel a strong sense of purpose, they make more money. They're happier, they're healthier, they're more confident, and they also deal with stress and anxiety a lot more easily. So here I am on a 30-day renewal. Today's day 10, and on day 6 and 7, I slipped a bit. Well, I slipped. I didn't fully stick with the plan. I'm back on track now, but what I realized is that I hadn't gotten clear on my why. So because of that, it was just easier to justify cheating, right? And the truth of the matter is, no one is forcing me to do this 30-day renewal. I can drop it today if I want. I can forget about it. But I have a goal, and I started this journey for a reason. And since I had that little slip, I need to figure out my why in order to create a stronger and more passionate driving force as I move forward. Knowing my why will help me stay motivated. And look, I have 20 more days to go. 20 more days, it's not that long. But this slip is a great reminder of why I need to get clear on my why. When you know your why, you know your way. So what is my why? I'm going to walk myself through the 7 layers of why exercise. I use this exercise with my coaching clients. And so essentially, I'm just going to do a little self-coaching. And I went through these before, I wrote them all down. But I asked myself, why do I want to do this 30-day renewal with the goal of shedding some unwanted pounds and detoxifying my body? Why do I want to do this? And my answer was, because I don't like the way I look or how I feel. So why don't I like the way I look or feel? Because my body doesn't move the way that I'm used to with the extra pounds. I don't have as much energy. I'm not happy with the way that my clothes are looking on me or the way that I look in the mirror. I feel tired. I feel gross. So why do I want to move differently? Why do I want to have more energy and not feel so gross or tired? Because having more energy will allow me to do more with my daughter, with my family. It'll motivate me to stop hiding. I've been hiding, which, I mean, let's be honest, it's been super easy to hide during a pandemic. But achieving this 30-day renewal will allow me to feel more confident and show up. Show up more on social media so I can promote my businesses. And overall, it'll help to improve my physical, my mental, and my emotional well-being and health. So why do I want to improve my physical, mental, and emotional health? Because I'm sick of feeling depressed. I'm sick of hiding because I want to be more present with my daughter and my husband and my loved ones. I want to show up as the best version of me. I want to practice what I preach as a coach and live my life as optimally as possible. Why do I want to be more present with my family and live my life as optimally as possible? Because I want to deeply connect with my loved ones and fully enjoy and fully experience the time I have with my daughter at this stage of her life and future stages of her life. I want to enjoy my marriage with passion and excitement. I want to live my life as optimally as possible to enjoy my life to the fullest, right? To enjoy my life with passion and a sense of adventure and excitement and fully conscious. So why do I want to live my life to the fullest with passion and be fully conscious? because I don't want to avoid or resist any longer. Why do I want to stop resisting and avoiding? Because I'm here on this planet to grow, evolve, serve, and make the world a better place. Because I want to show up in this world as the best version of myself. Because I know when I stop resisting, I will have more fulfilling relationships. I will make more money. I will feel stronger and happier and be more passionate. And not because I've lost some weight, but because during these 30 days, I essentially will be healing. Doesn't that sound more motivating than because I don't like how I look or how I feel? If I woke up every morning and I read my why statement, and I read it and it said, like, okay, why am I doing this 30-day journey or this 30-day renewal? Because I don't like how I look or how I feel. How successful do you think I'd be at achieving my goal? I mean, chances aren't very good. That's the reason I slipped on day 6 and 7, right? I went to my friend's house. It was a gorgeous day outside, one of the first beautiful days we've had because the spring has been unseasonably cold. We sat in the backyard and I had a little wine and I ate some things that aren't on my plan. So I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Look, we're all too hard on ourselves as it is. But imagine if I woke up that morning and I read out loud, I am doing this and I am going to stick to it because I'm here on this planet to grow, evolve, serve, and make the world a better place. Because I want to show up in this world as the best version of myself, because I know when I stop resisting, I will have more fulfilling relationships, I will make more money, I will feel stronger, happier, and be more passionate. And because during this 30-day journey, I will essentially be healing. I mean, if I would have read that to myself before going to my friend's house, I would have been totally fine not having any wine. I would have just had some sparkling water and I would have stayed away from the foods that I'm currently, not eating. It wouldn't have been a big deal. But if my why is because I don't like how I look or how I feel, there's not necessarily anything wrong with that. But then the little glass of wine or the small amount of food, it's not really going to hurt or change that. Do you see the difference? Can you feel the difference? Here's the thing. There's a lot happening in the world that we can't control, right? There have been, and there always will be, pandemics and vaccinations and wars and politicians and deaths and natural disasters. We have no control over any of those things. But what we do have control over is how we show up in the world. And for me personally, how I've been showing up is not going to support me in creating this life that I want for myself. That's why I'm doing this 30-day renewal. Why else would I be doing it? But it's the journey that is going to teach me the most. I've already had a slip. I'm being totally honest about it. Right? But that in itself has taught me a lot. It's motivated me to get clearer and more focused. I'm not throwing in the towel. I'm using it as a teaching moment. I'm looking at what I've been doing. I'm looking at my behavior from multiple perspectives. I'm learning the lessons. I'm moving forward. And here's the thing. I'm moving forward not just to succeed. I'm moving forward to learn more lessons. Because guess what? There's going to be more hurdles. Right? That's a given. But I'll keep my why in check. I'll feel what needs to be felt as I come up against those hurdles, and I'll move forward. So I want to know what goals you are working on right now. And do you know your why? What is your why? And whether you know it or not, try the 7 layers of why exercise. Ask yourself, why do you want to achieve X goal? And then continue asking yourself why to the answers 6 more times. And then compare your first answer with your last answer. And please feel free to share it in the comments. I'd love to see your results of this exercise. It's a fun exercise to do, and it's an eye-opening exercise. Know your why. So this is 10 days for me. I have 20 more to go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following this journey. I can't wait to read your whys, and I will see you next time. Ciao for now.